You better watch out, you better start to cry. Better not shout, I'll tell you why. Sycho Sid is coming to town.
Well, all the skeptics and all the people have a little bit of... Let me do this again.
Oh, it's live, pal.
And I have half the brain that you do.
Tried to make me look like a jackass!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another action-packed, power-bombing edition of I Don't Know Shit, the Life and Times of Sycho Sid. I am your host, Brent Piles, and with me, as always, is my co-host from across the ocean and from the future, at GA WrestleNut. Glenn, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you. You nearly forgot what we were doing there for a second, didn't you?
I nearly forget what I'm doing all the time, Glenn. It happens quite often. And this is a special occasion on the Sid Show, so we had to get him with us. He's a real American. The mayor of Canton. Mayor of Canton, how are you?
Man, I wish I could say I'm forgetting what I'm doing all the time too, because that sounds like awesome. Right now, I'm enjoying life because I'm getting ready to watch a Sycho Sid match. So there's no better level of nirvana than watching a Sycho Sid match.
That's right. And not only are we also going to watch one of the most infamous debuts in the history of wrestling.
I was going to say, that's the one thing that would actually beat a Sycho Sid match.
Yeah, that might be the one. And Sycho Sid is involved in this. He does a lot of yelling and screaming.
Yep.
When you watch this, I think you'll agree with me that Sycho Sid is probably the MVP of this thing because I don't know how he kept it together.
No.
When Sycho Sid is the voice of reason in a wrestling match, it's got to be good. I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, it can't be great. So what we're gonna do here is this is an episode of I don't remember I think it was on WCW Saturday night, and it's on A Flair for the Gold, and we've got the two teams that are gonna be facing off at War Games, and the Sting and Bulldog are going to introduce their fourth and final member, and we're going to find out who it is together. So here we go. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, make sure that I've got the sound, share it. I do. All right, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, show tag team partner is better. You better cool down. Now you shut up.
What are you wearing?
I want to, Sting. It seems to me if you was as smart as you act like you are, you wouldn't have waited this close to War Games to tell everybody who your partner is. Well, do you want me to tell you what I'm talking? What I did?
Somebody's
Come over here. No, I this is gonna let Sting go. Who's the secret partner? It's
I
gonna
can't take it.
all I have to say is our partner is going to shock the world because he is none other than the Shock Master! All right.
Here we go. It's the Shockmaster.
Oh God!
That's a real shock.
Yeah. Shock.
His ass.
I've never noticed that before. He actually blew himself up there. He had to shake his
I
head.
don't give a damn who you are! You're gonna
See, bless Sid for keeping it together.
and we're gonna be waiting.
Sid's still cutting a
So you're the man that
serious
rules the
promo
world.
here.
They call me the Shockmaster. You've ruled the world long enough, Sid Vicious. Get ready. Come on, you want a piece of me?
It's funny
You
that
want a piece of me? Come and
they
get
got going
me.
in holy
Come after me,
voice.
Sid.
But I just want
I'm
this in
ready.
like
Along with Davy Boy.
I don't know, the voice of
and
Alvin and the
Dusty
Chipmunks.
Rhodes.
Oh, that would be
We'll
great.
see you at the Fall Brawl.
It's
At the War Games. Until then.
I'm not going Shut that stinking mouth!
Sell their asses off that Big Fred just didn't fall through a wall.
with a glittery stormtrooper's helmet on.
With a glittery stormtrooper's helmet.
Oh, and he sounded like Kane when Kane used to take the thing and stick it up to his
Yeah.
neck so he could talk with the voice box. That's what he sounded like.
My
We've
dog
talked
is
about
really
this before.
angry at me that we're listening to this right now.
Oh, he's snorting away there.
We talked about this before, but like, even if he busts through the wall and he doesn't trip and fall, he's still a fucking guy in a bejeweled fucking stormtrooper helmet who talks like he doesn't have a fucking Adam's apple or a voice box.
Where do you go from there? Do you wrestle in a stormtrooper's hat? With glitter on it?
Right. Why couldn't he have just been like Uncle Fred? I don't know. Just why couldn't it have just been his name or something? I don't. Why is he the Shockmaster?
Like your finishing move is you're gonna put glitter all over a guy, so when he goes home to his wife, they're gonna see glitter on him and be like, "You've been at the strip club. You're out of here, buddy."
That's the old like you won the battle but you lost the war because you're gonna go home and your wife's gonna be pissed.
She's gonna see the glitter on you and she's gonna know because she's not a dummy.
You know, Glenn. You know what, Mayor? That might be the answer. You might be correct.
Yeah.
That's his finishing move. He hits you with the glitter bomb.
The glitter bomb, yeah. So from that, we are going to head to the 1993 Fall Brawl. It's War Games, and we're going to start the match off, of course, from when Sid enters the match. We're going to watch it from there, not watch the whole thing, because after all, this is called I don't know shit, the life and times of Sycho Sid, not the life and times of Sting versus Booker T. So, and here we are. We've got a bloody Dustin Rhodes. Here we go.
Those were the days when people fought in a cage and actually bled.
Yeah, what a novel idea. The guys who's been having his head raked across the cage is bleeding.
Who would expect that when your face hits steel?
Dustin Rhodes lost one of his shoes. He's only got one shoe on. Oh, Vader's got it. Found it.
If Vader's throwing you around into a steel cage, I'm expecting blood.
Yeah. And so is Vader.
Yeah, you're selling your ass off. You better bleed.
And also the thing they're doing here is the heel team has the advantage. And I don't care if it doesn't make sense for the heel team to get the advantage every time. It doesn't make sense for the babyface team to ever have an advantage because that goes against everything that wrestling's about.
That's right.
Yes. The heel team should always have the advantage.
Yes.
How did they think that the Shockmaster was going to be a good pick up against Sid, Vader, and Harlem Heat?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're Cole and Kane still at this point, so we can't even call them. And they're smashing Sting into the top of the cage right now and then dropping into the mat.
If your helmet has the power to conduct electricity, it might give you a chance.
Yeah, that's my.
I mean, if I was him, I'd hit it right now, electrocute everyone in the cage. I mean, I realize you have to sacrifice a couple of teammates, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
He has the ability to conduct electricity through metal, so he's basically a Mega Man character, like final boss.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that, but you're right. Vader working Sting over. They're not doing a very good job with their advantage here, I don't feel like. I feel like they could be doing a better job. Oh, here comes the British Bulldog. Personally, I'd see Shockmaster in, but whatever. Well, I don't know why Animal's out there. I don't know what he's got to do with any of this. They were like, oh, we should have just picked Animal in the first place. It would have been better than this fucking guy. Now he's just a construction worker. He's not the Shockmaster or a guy in a helmet. He's just a construction worker.
Yeah.
Where's he at? He's just out there by himself, right?
Yeah, well, I think he's going to be the last person to get in for his team, maybe.
Like he's going to be the hot tag?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you kidding me, Mayor? So hot he'll burst through a wall.
I guess so.
He's just in a shirt and pants there. He's not going to burst through any walls.
He's basically the Kool-Aid man with a beard.
Well, you're right. If you were a construction worker.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, now they're slamming Sid into the top of the cage. He said, how do you like them fucking apples?
Ooh, yeah.
You like those British crumpets, bitch? That's what he said, but he said it with a British accent.
What do you think Davy Boy eats on his baked potato, Glenn?
He's a chili guy.
Chili, extra
Chili.
beans?
Yeah, extra beans.
You guys put beans in your chili over there in the UK?
Yeah.
So there's a show I watch called Yellowstone, and one of the guys goes down to Texas and he comes back and he's telling like, it can't be chili if it's got beans in it because you don't put beans in chili. So I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, that's Texas chili.
Yeah, in Nebraska we put fucking beans in that guy.
Yeah, we got beans in your chili.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bulldog working some very believable punches on Stevie Ray.
Stevie Ray was just. They were talking about when they were going to Sizzler.
I gotta see that again. Watch Sid beautifully dive into the cage here.
Yeah.
Way to elevate yourself there, pal.
Wait, who's in the yellow trunks? It's a complete crimson mask.
That's Dustin Rhodes.
Is that Dustin?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, this team was smart. They had Booker T go in last. That was smart.
Dustin looked like he got a katana blade to the face.
Yeah. He looks like
I'll
somebody.
put the seats in the back.
There we go. So the last man is in for Robert Parker's team. I don't know what they're called. The stud stable. I'm going with that. Sounds good.
Yeah, it works.
They've got Dustin Rhodes, the proverbial. Sorry, Glenn. Go ahead.
Vader's doing his hardest to bust him open even more.
I think Vader's tired. Vader's like, "Fuck! Why did I start this thing so early? I should have been last."
He's a bit blown up, isn't he?
Yeah, he is gassed. Maybe cut to a different camera because this ain't the one to look at. Vader's like, "All right, brother, let's all rest." And he just got down on the ground.
Vader's just gonna choke him out with a stink at this point.
I'm blown up and you've lost a lot of blood. We'll just rest here for a bit.
I know you're right about that, Mayor. Like if Vader just grabbed me in a headlock underneath his arm in a War Games match, I give up immediately. That would be enough to make me quit.
Yeah. Oh God.
It would smell like Funyuns, but not in a good way.
Yeah. No. Oh God. Funyuns and like ass mixed together, which is never good.
Ass. Funyuns. That Big Sean song.
That is gross. Oh, here we go. Oh, Booker T. He didn't hit nobody though.
He missed everybody.
That was fucking impressive.
My mom's not home. Come on over, Booker T. I'm here.
Way better than that fucking beanbag with legs trying to jump over the guardrail on fucking Worldwide last week.
Yeah, Booker T was the meme.
Oh, here it comes.
An overweight construction worker's here to save the day. He almost fell out.
It's in jeans.
He almost fell again. Look at him. He's throwing. He's like the fat kid on Guts that can't get through the. He was like stuck on the.
There is nothing about that that screams Shockmaster, is there?
No. The only thing shocking about it was when he tripped and fell.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's lightly throwing guys into the cage.
Well, you see how the cage moved there. If you couldn't throw too hard, they would have gone out.
Yeah, that's a good point. He would have been in the third row.
He looks like the guy from Princess Bride. If the guy from Princess Bride ate the Princess Bride 3 times. What's his name?
Became a construction worker
or something.
Yeah, and then he became a construction worker, of course.
Yes.
That shirt does not fit him. He needs a bigger shirt. Oh, that's nice of Bulldog to give him his boot back.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need a boot.
Oh, he's going to hit Sid in the face with it. Oh. Nobody wants to hit in the face with a yellow boot.
It's the Canadian boot.
That's the only way Sid's taking a boot to the face.
Yeah, that's a good point. Dustin Rhodes just chucked his goddamn boot again. He should really put that thing on. Now the Shockmaster is.
If I'm Sid there, I just stamp on the bare foot.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Oh wow. The Shockmaster is really taking it to Booker T here. I mean,
he's literally killing Booker.
Yeah,
he knocked the T out of Booker.
He did. No, you got to keep him in that until he gives up, you dummy. God damn it! What an idiot! This fucking guy.
He doesn't realize his powers. Like he's Superman when Superman throws that first rock.
Or
to
is
the
it
moon.
over? It's over.
They must have submitted.
That was
He did-
fucking anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got this big match, right? 2 rings, cage top, sealing the whole thing. How do we finish it? With a fucking bear hug.
Yeah.
With a fucking bear hug.
That goes nowhere. I mean, it's literally just the fat village people.
Yeah. He said it.
That couldn't be it, right? Is that it?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
That ended the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
These
my
guys
god. No
screaming.
wonder WCW stunk back then.
So that's it. War Games 93 is over, and I guess
And thank God this episode's over.
yeah, that's the end of this episode. We don't do plugs on this episode, so no plugs for any of you. We're just gonna have Glenn say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, the skeptics and all the people have a little bit of. Let me do this again. Oh, it's live, Hal.
And I have half the brain that you do.